Getting set for the third period, RPI and Union. First, the inaugural Mayor's Cup on the women's side. 2-0 Engineers. Goals in that second period from Sabrina Rapace and Blake Oros, who swatted one out of the air. And we're going to draw this up again. Hey, they already got a clean draw. Whitney Wren will lob it in. Gathered in by the Dutchwoman. Streeter. Playing it up the wall. Gathered up by Russ. Russ into the zone. Takes a wrist shot. Hit the skate of Kimberly. Picked up by Wren. Chopped away. Tomlinson picks it up. Cross ice feed. It's going to navigate its way down the ice. They wave off the icing. It's gathered in by Steinbergs. Camille Steinbergs from Minneapolis, Minnesota, up the wall. Turned back by the Engineers. Maddie Burnett took her eye off the puck, fanned on the pass, second effort, lobbed it over the top. And a perfect weight on that one to avoid the icing. McLaren waiting for it. Morey doesn't get to her. Amy Wraithby keeps it in. Puck goes trickling in on goal, and it'll be covered up by Coco Francis. Blake Oros looking for a cheap one. Not going to happen here. 58 seconds into period number 3. It's 2-0 RPI, and you have to imagine a third goal would all but put this one away the way Solander is playing. Shot around. Hansen keeps it in. Grigsby. Moved up ice by the Dutchwoman, and an easy glove stop there. Held on to. Face off in the Engineers' end. Quick shot and another glove stop by Solander. The longer the Engineers can keep Union off the board, and maybe indefinitely in this game, the more pressure Union is going to start putting on himself, and the more chances they're going to be willing to take. So early stages is third period just as important for RPI as they are for Union. Try and keep that foot on the gas. Puck out to center, picked up by Oros. Lobs it right back to the defenseman for Union, Kozakowski. Stick handling through the middle, pried away. Picked up by Rapace. Shoots it off the wall. And in deep, Kozakowski back to play it. Gets it back from a McLaren. Now gathered in by Markovic. Hayes. Scrum in front of the Union bench, picked away. Von Steinbergs on the move, all the way in. Still Von Steinbergs. Turning and shooting off a leg. This will head out of play, and we get a stoppage. 17:31 to go in the third. Union has evened things up in the shots on goal department. Now 2019 RPI with the 2 attempts here in this third period. Grigsby. Behind the goal. Moved along. Played across, and it'll be gathered in. Gathered in by Hansen. Tomlinson down the middle of the ice, off the stick of Thomas. Poke check by Wraithby. Loose at center. Oro's trying to jump on it. Oro's walking in. Oro's a shot and a save made by Francis. Rapace. Well, that one came off the heel over a stick, and it'll end up going all the way down the ice. Of course, it was off of an engineer, so no icing here. Wren. Rapace at the wall. She's wrapped up quickly by Laughlin. Bouncing puck kicked at by Rapace. Now trying to feed it down the middle for Oro's. No icing here as Oro's was across center. Streeter backhands it far side. Kicked at by Rapace. Then she went headlong up the wall, trying to glove it to herself. They're going to call a hand pass here. They'll draw a whistle. 15:54 left in the third. Some jawing there between Nadrich and Rapace after the play. Blake Oro's with a chance, a partial break. She was being pestered on her way in, and Coco Francis made the stop, denying Oro's of her second goal of the night. Von Steinbergs. We've seen her stick handle. She does so here. All the way in, broken up. Ondrick and Bennett combining there defensively. A couple of freshmen for RPI to negate a scoring opportunity. Now we get a penalty here away from the play. It's going to be a rough. Who's it on? Could be Von Steinbergs. I think she's just a little bit frustrated with how this game has gone, and she took a bad roughing call away from the puck. It'll send the Engineers back on the power play. They're 1 for 3 so far today. Rapace's goal came on the man advantage. And now Union short-handed to center. Engineers break it up. Nadrich was the one trying to move up. Grigsby loose at center, picked up by Whitney Wren. Wren makes a move. Wren in, wraps it around. Grigsby waiting for it at the half wall. Lets it run all the way to the point for Hansen. Her pass is broken up. Tomlinson doesn't keep it in, but RPI picks it right back up and moves it back into the zone. Center blue line, Hansen. Some pressure, feeds it down low. It's intercepted and cleared by Laughlin. Seems as though the Union penalty kill is a pretty good scout on what RPI is trying to do right now. RPI did get a goal on the power play, but it wasn't from really a setup position. When the Engineers have gotten the puck in the offensive zone, Union seems to have a bit of an inkling of what RPI is trying to do. We'll see if they can change that here. 53 seconds to go on this power play. They're fourth. 14:24 left in the third period. Puck tied up in the corner. Back to the point. Here's Kimmerly. Lost it for a second. Played it across. Ondrick waits for it at the point. Back to Kimmerly. Some room. Drop pass. Thomas. One-timer hammered wide along the ice. Jam try by Burnett. No. Ondrick down low. 25 to go in the man advantage. Fed back in front. Ondrick a shot. Rebound. Kicked out to the corner. Morgan Ondrick with a chance there. Looking for her first collegiate goal. Nearly had it point blank, and now it's deflected out of play. Watch out. "13 seconds left on RPI's fourth power play. 13:48 to play in the third. McKenna Thomas stepped into one from the blue line. She just came off the bench and ripped it. Puck back to center. Power play over. Wren for Kendra Ferroli. Lobbing it up to the far blue line where it's gathered in by Grigsby. She'll take a wrist shot. And then colliding there with Francis was Thomas. I don't think it was her fault. I think she was pressed there by Allie First. They kind of got tangled up in front of the goal, and the Union netminder took the brunt of the collision. Now First into the zone, lost it at the blue line. She needs to touch up. She's offside. Engineers regather. Wren down the middle, trying to find Oro's bouncing puck. She stayed onside. Big time collision. And Oro's ends up with both players' sticks and no puck, and as it's played back out to center. Hansen up the wall, too hot to handle for Wraithby. Von Steinberg's across and now up the wall. Shot in by the Dutchwoman. Hit the skate of the referee, or the linesman, slowing it up just a bit. So it's wrapped around. Gathered in by Rapace. Rapace moves to center, 2-on-3. Hansen goes wide. Rapace chips it deep and chases. Sabrina Rapace all the way around the net. To the slot. Orzechowski, a shot hit a skate. Chopped to center. Gathered in by Rapace. Puck just spinning at center. Trying to gather it in. It's poked at. Now picked up by Union. Here's Ondrik. On the move. Chips it in. Behind the goal. Ondrik battles for it there. And that one pops out of play, and we get a stoppage here. Shot in by Kimmerly. Kimmerly again has it knocked away. Ran up the wall. Gathered in by DePerry. And now Wren. 11:20 to go, third period, 2-0 RPI. Wren on the move. Lost her glove, keeps on trucking. Poked away. And now picked up by Nadrich. Nadrich on the move for Union. Takes a shot, blocked by Burnett, doesn't know where it is. And coming to the rescue is Thomas, who just lobs it up the wall and back out to neutral ice. Stepping through the puck was Rapace there. Knocked down alley first as well. Dutchman back on it here in their own zone. Only 2 goals of this game were scored in the second period. Steal at center by Oros, on for Rapace. Wraithby with a crack at it. And first back to pick it up for Union. Tie up in the corner. Union end. Peeled out by Wraithby. Shot by Burnett, right on, and a save by Francis. She'll hold on there.
50-50 raffle tickets. This afternoon's winner of the 50-50 raffle is ticket number 241-4326. Again, the number 241-4326. You have that number, you're the winner of $124. Stop by the 50-50 table to pick up your money. Proceeds benefit the Cancer Care Center of Marquette County. Thank you for your support.
Picked up in the corner. Shot, but gets blocked there. Shot goes wide. Gathered in by Burnett. Quickly ahead to Raspa. Behind the goal. Picked up there. Played down the middle of the ice. Kozakowski picks it up. Engineers trying to fight for it in their own end. And now Grigsby. Shot in from center, sticked away. Wraithby makes a move, lost it on the stick handle. Gathered in by Rapace. Shot near side, intercepted. And going down hard along the ice was Morey. Back comes Rapace, centering pass Ferroli. Ferroli on her backhand, it's poked away. Ferroli back on it now. Fed to the blue line. Hayes, shot coming. Filters wide of the goal. Might have been intentional, just trying to miss that first shin pad. And knowing that the Engineers have a 2-0 lead. Probably a smart play by Hayes either way. Sometimes a shot wide is better than trying to shoot on goal there. There's an icing.
Fans, please stay with us as we present the 2018 Capital District Mayor's Cup Trophy to the winning women's hockey team directly before the 6th annual Capital District Mayor's Cup between the Union Dutchmen and the RPI Engineers.
Call. And going down with the camera? You see? Video, yeah, on ice. Yeah. Hayes. Tipped into the corner. Shot partially blocked there. Goes behind the goal. Thomas. Grigsby. Burnett. A little bit of pressure. Nice job to just cycle the puck. Under 7 to go. Burnett at the point. Waiting. Fed towards goal. Picked off, and now Russ had a crack at it. Hansen turns around at center. Plays it out in for Tomlinson. Faked his shot. Tomlinson makes a move down low. Engineers were not great in the first period. They were much, much better in the second, and they really continued here in the third. They haven't needed to push the tempo. There's a shot, save. Rebound squirts away from Solander. Tomlinson chops it out, and Union will regather. Hannah Schultz, 5'9" freshman out of Blaine, Minnesota, stick handling. Shugart had it for a second, knocked off her stick by Wren. Kimberly will stick handle. Into the zone. Engineers are just onside. Oros into the skates of Rapace. Actually ended up on goal. Wraithby keeps it in. Nice pass, Rapace. Rapace walking in, looking for the back post. And it went wide. Slapped around to the near point. Hayes keeps it in. And it goes right to Reynolds. High in the air off the glass. Glove down by Megan Hayes. She's wrapped up from behind and goes down in a heap in the corner. Carried on by Caitlin Russ, 1-on-3. Russ making a move into the slot. A shot sticked away by Solander. Never threatened the RPI goal. Burnett. Dangerous pass given away. Shot coming, save Solander. Rebound behind her, it's in the goal. Solander got her stick on it. It pops straight up in the air and over her shoulder, and Union buries. Katie Laughlin looks like the one claiming this one at least. Her 5th goal of the year. That puck, well, it's going to be the shooter's goal, absolutely. Laughlin never touched it.
Union goal by number 18.
It's going to be McLaren's goal for sure.
At 14:41.
McLaren carried it in, took the shot, deflected over the shoulder. Might have hit an RPI stick in the end, a defenseman trying to get it out of the goal. But Laughlin never touched it. And with 5:19 left, it's a 1-goal game. Center ice draw.
On the Union goal, scored by number
Union back on the attack in front. Bouncing puck. Solander got a glove on it, but not enough to hold. Now right back out in front. It's intercepted by Tomlinson. Grigsby into the zone. RPI looked to be offside, and they were. Neutralized draw won by the Dutch women. Kimmerly wrapped up. Schultz, stick handling. Shot blocked by Kimmerly, one of the best over her career here at getting in front of shots by the opposition. Poked to center by Wraithby, can't quite track it down. And now Wren. Shot coming, that's blocked, in on goal anyway, covered up by Solander, 4 minutes left.
Fans, please stay with us as we present the 2018 Capital District Mayor's Cup Trophy to the winning women's hockey team directly before the 6th annual Capital District Mayor's Cup between Union and RPI.
Shot no, worked up the boards. Centering pass, kicked away, picked up by Oros. Rapace shoots it all the way down. This will be icing on the Engineers. .347 remains. Shot down the ice. No icing here. Ran up the wall. Through everybody. Kimmerly poked away. Rapace up the wall, finds Thomas. Grigsby breaking. Can she get there? No! Diving play by Francis. Francis doing all she can. Keep this a one-goal game. She dove out of her crease to keep Grigsby from getting to that one. Whacked at there to the point. And now Shugart to center. 2-on-2 as they hit the RPI line. Shugart walking in. Burnett ties her up. Shot coming. Save made by Solander. Rebound loose to the side. Another shot tipped over the top and into the netting. Lavisa Solander once again denying there. Smile on the face of Allie First. I don't know how she kept that out. The Lavisa Solander story. Already the all-time saves leader. Happened earlier this year in school history. Lavisa Solander. She's going to finish her career among the leaders all time, if not first place in a number of goaltending categories at RPI. Flipped into the zone. Kozakowski in deep. Centering pass. Intercepted by Wren. See Union looking to take some chances here. We're down to 2 minutes left in the third. And a loose puck in front. Backhand try. That one's blocked by Kimmerly on the slide. Rapace into the netting and out of play. 1:48 left. Engineers trying to hold on to win the inaugural Mayor's Cup. And now to the bench comes Francis with this draw. We're probably going to get a timeout as well. 1:48 left. Shots in the period, 7-5 Union.
Timeout called by Union.
Solander with an incredible stop. Sprawling out to try and take away as much angle as she could. Great save by Solander. One of her 23 on the night. Coco Francis also with 23. And now RPI takes a timeout. All right. RPI trying to avenge their first ever conference defeat at the hands of the Union Dutchwomen. RPI 18-1-4 now overall in ECAC hockey play against Union after last night's loss. But a win here can salvage some of that heartache if they get to hold up a trophy at the end of the day. Remember, RPI also really playing for their postseason lives here. They're on 10 points. A win here would get them to 12, equal with Yale for that 8th and final playoff spot. So really a must win. Among other reasons, Wren behind the goal, wraps it around. Thomas can't get it out. There's an empty net to my left. 6 skaters out for Union. 1:38 to go. Up the boards. Pressure comes. Shot, partially blocked, knocked down by Thomas. Kimmerly up the wall. Tie up there, knocked down. Puck comes loose. Kozlowski centering all the way through everybody. A little bit of heat on that one. Engineers can't get it out. Down low, Laughlin to the point. Up top, McLaren, a wrist shot off an arm. And it hit Tomlinson. Loose at the side of the cage. Out in front, swept down the ice. This will be icing.
1 minute to go in the period.
But Union's got to get there first. Oh boy, that could have been something. McLaren. I don't think anyone realized Union had to send someone down to go get that puck. Thomas took it upon herself to try and beat her down, and that means Thomas is gassed. Has to stay on. Union can make a partial change, and they do. 57.8 left and a draw coming up in the RPI zone. One back by Tomlinson. Shot around. Grigsby, she's wrapped up, can't play. To the point for Schultz, a wrist shot through traffic, hit a leg. Tomlinson trying to clear. Picked up by Grigsby. Can she skate it out of the zone? Yes. Now she needs to gain the red line. And she does, but can't shoot it down. She was mobbed by 3 Dutchwomen. Shugart into the zone. Drop pass there through everybody, 30 to go. Markovic at the wall. Markovic walking in, it's blocked down. Thomas clears to center. 17 seconds left. Fed off the stick of Grigsby, out of play. And we get a stoppage here, 12.7 to go. Engineers trying to hold on. Center ice face-off. Union has 2 on that left wing, trying to shoot it over there. Six seconds to go. Union shoots it in wide of goal. Burnett trying to pin it up with 1. That'll do it. The Engineers win it. 2-1. Lavisa Solander with a couple of huge saves down the stretch as Union pulled 1 goal back in the third. Wasn't enough. 24 final stops for Solander, 23 for Francis at the other end. She was tremendous as well. RPI scoring once on the power play. Sabrina Apache's 4th of the year from Jamie Grigsby. Then Oros her 5th from Wraithby. That was the first career point for Amy Wraithby in her 28th game. It came at the TU. So always wonder how players pick up their play in a game such as this. But Wraithby picked the perfect time to pick up her first collegiate point. It came on the game-winning goal. That came at 18:08 of the second. Katie Laughlin, made it a 2-1 game at 14:41. But that was it. They pulled Francis with 2 minutes left, couldn't score. And that's a 2-1 final. As the Engineers will celebrate the inaugural trophy presentation here to the Engineers. And their captain, Shayna Tomlinson. RPI fans have a chance to stand and the band can play. Head coach Brian Vines, assistant Christy Cicero, Tara Conley, Mark Cavosi, volunteer assistant for the women. There's your Mayor's Cup trophy, handed off to Shayna Tomlinson. Engineers win it 2-1. Final score. It's been a production of RPI TV where your final was RPI 2, Union 1 in the inaugural Mayor's Cup.